The former master technician and shop owner of Sterling Automotive Networks, the woman whose AA certifications covered every automotive specialty, whose repair shops operated across 4 states, and whose helpless elderly mother persona he dismissed while rushing to his important business meeting, would soon transform into the automotive industry veteran who could watch from her office as his 2000 Audi Q7 was professionally towed from his driveway to her flagship repair facility through legitimate repossession protocols, all because the successful investment banker who assumed his 70-year-old mother was a burden during a simple transmission repair visit never bothered to ask why luxury car owners throughout New England drove hundreds of miles specifically to her shops, why automotive parts suppliers always provided her with priority inventory and wholesale pricing, and why the most exclusive European car dealerships mysteriously recommended her facilities to their wealthiest customers when standard repair shops couldn't handle their sophisticated German engineering and precision maintenance requirements. Before we dive into this incredible story of family abandonment meeting automotive expertise in the repair empire my ungrateful son never knew existed, make sure to hit that like button. Drop a comment telling me about your worst experience with family members who left you stranded while benefiting from your professional connections, and subscribe so you never miss stories like this one about what happens when adult children treat elderly parents like inconvenience, only to discover just how catastrophically wrong they can be when family disrespect meets industry authority that could transform their luxury lifestyle into a very public lesson about respecting the woman whose automotive innovations helped build New England's premier independent repair network. My name is Dorothy Mae Sterling. I'm 70 years old. And this story begins on April 12, 2025, when I made what seemed like a simple request for my son to pick me up from Riverside Automotive after my car's scheduled maintenance appointment. A routine family courtesy that would reveal Jonathan's true character and teach him the most expensive lesson about dismissing elderly mothers whose quiet career in automotive repair management had been ensuring that New England's most discerning car owners received perfect service experiences, honest pricing, and the kind of specialized expertise that determined whether luxury vehicle owners drove away satisfied or discovered that German automotive maintenance required demonstrating respect for the industry knowledge that created their exclusive repair opportunity. The comfortable life that Jonathan Michael Sterling had built in his stunning $1.8 million waterfront home in Newport, Rhode Island, which he considered evidence of his investment banking success and sophisticated financial acumen, was actually supported by the kind of seamless automotive coordination and repair network privileges that I had been developing and maintaining throughout my entire 43-year career in independent automotive service. The perfect maintenance for his luxury vehicle, the emergency repair services that always responded immediately to his calls, the wholesale parts pricing that kept his automotive expenses manageable, and the specialist coordination that ensured his European cars received proper service, all depended on the sophisticated automotive industry expertise and repair network authority that required exactly the professional knowledge I had been developing for over 4 decades. To understand how my son, Jonathan Michael Sterling, a 45-year-old senior investment advisor earning $1,000 annually plus substantial performance bonuses from high-net-worth client management throughout the Northeast, ended up watching his Audi Q7 disappear from his circular driveway through legitimate automotive recovery within 48 hours of leaving his elderly mother stranded at a repair shop. Need to know who I was before my carefully maintained image as a simple retiree, helping with grandchildren, concealed the automotive industry expertise and repair network authority that had elevated me from entry-level mechanic in 1978 to master technician and multi-shop owner at Sterling Automotive Networks, a position that required federal emissions compliance oversight and system access that determined repair quality, parts allocation and service coordination for over $180 million in annual automotive maintenance throughout Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, and New Hampshire. For 43 extraordinary years I was Dorothy Sterling, dedicated automotive repair professional and industry pioneer, who had started as one of the first female mechanics in Massachusetts when computerized diagnostic equipment was revolutionary new technology and advanced through every level of automotive responsibility until my official retirement in 2021 as master technician and network owner with signature authority over independent repair coordination, parts procurement protocols, and specialized service systems that most people never understand or appreciate. My career had encompassed every aspect of automotive repair management, from basic brake work to complex engine rebuilds that required advanced diagnostic capabilities and specialized equipment that distinguished master-level automotive expertise from standard repair services and superficial maintenance coordination that ignored the precision engineering and technical complexity that modern vehicles demanded. The scope of my automotive repair responsibilities encompassed managing service operations for 17 independent shops across 4 New England states, coordinating with federal environmental agencies who required accurate emissions compliance for inspection authorization, implementing diagnostic protocols that balanced customer satisfaction with industry standards, designing repair systems that synchronized parts procurement between automotive manufacturers, independent suppliers, and specialized European importers, troubleshooting mechanical complications that could affect everything from individual luxury repairs to multi-shop inventory strategies that influenced regional automotive maintenance standards and innovation development throughout the independent repair community. During my 4 decades of distinguished automotive service, I had personally overseen repair coordination for over 40 and hiders and luxury vehicle maintenance, supervised relationships between 93 different parts suppliers across 6 states, collaborated with federal environmental compliance officials who required accurate regional data for emissions analysis, and managed diagnostic protocols during industry transitions that required immediate coordination between state inspection agencies, federal oversight bodies, and independent repair facilities to ensure customer protection, while maintaining shop certification and manufacturer warranty compliance requirements that balanced vehicle access with industry standards, optimization, and federal environmental protection. The transformation that I had witnessed and managed during my career was extraordinary, from manual diagnostic procedures using traditional mechanical expertise to sophisticated computerized systems that could instantly verify component functionality, emissions compliance, diagnostic accuracy, and repair coordination across global networks that connected individual vehicle maintenance to international automotive repair standards. I had been personally responsible for training over 84 automotive professionals in repair protocols, federal compliance procedures, and diagnostic techniques that required both advanced mechanical expertise and deep understanding of automotive engineering, federal environmental regulations, and customer protection requirements. My position as master technician and network owner meant that I possessed what was essentially master-level access to the New England Independent Repair Association, the ability to authorize specialty repairs, coordinate multi-shop parts procurement, implement emergency customer protection protocol, and evaluate shop conduct that could instantly transform someone's automotive access from guaranteed service to comprehensive facility review, requiring extensive network evaluation and federal compliance verification to complete through proper industry channels and certification process. But perhaps the most significant aspect of my automotive career was my role in developing and implementing the automated diagnostic protocols that determined how luxury vehicles were serviced, maintained, and coordinated between independent repair facilities, parts supplier, and customer service networks. I had personally written specifications that guided repair procedures for dozens of New England's most respected independent shops, established coordination procedures between state inspection agencies and federal environmental authority, and created evaluation protocols that ensured consistent, appropriate vehicle maintenance across generations that served both individual customer needs and regional automotive repair requirements. The automotive repair infrastructure that I had helped design and implement served as the model for independent shop networks throughout the Northeast, with repair authorities in other regions consulting our protocols for guidance on diagnostic procedures, customer coordination, and compliance implementation that balanced customer expectations with shop certification optimization. My expertise had been featured in automotive industry publications and consulted by repair networks throughout North America who wanted to implement similar diagnostic systems and automotive protocols that served both individual maintenance needs and multi-generational customer relationship monitoring requirements. Jonathan's comfortable assumption about my limited understanding of modern automotive technology and repair management, which he considered evidence of generational gaps and outdated mechanical knowledge, was actually supported by the repair network privileges and industry coordination that I had been providing throughout his entire adult life. The seamless diagnostic services that had maintained his luxury vehicles, the emergency repair access that ensured immediate attention from premium facilities, the wholesale parts pricing that reduced his maintenance expense, and the specialized coordination that protected his European vehicle warranties, all depended on the kind of sophisticated industry relationships and repair network management that required exactly the expertise I had been developing for over 4 decades. Jonathan Michael Sterling had achieved what appeared to be remarkable professional success as senior investment advisor at Coastal Wealth Management, a boutique investment firm specializing in high net worth client portfolios throughout New England and representing investors whose assets commanded sophisticated management strategies and exclusive financial planning service. His firm had developed investment strategies for 42 successful high-net-worth families over the past 12 years, generating substantial client satisfaction and establishing his reputation as a financial professional who understood the complex preferences and wealth preservation expectations of affluent investors seeking premium portfolio management and exclusive financial coordination. The financial foundation that enabled Jonathan's investment career success included not only his substantial annual income and performance bonuses, but also the automotive repair coordination that I had carefully planned and maintained through my shop network expertise. The luxury vehicles that had been maintained to support his business image provided consistent professional transportation, annual lifestyle enhancement based on reliable automotive performance, and access to exclusive automotive events that enabled him to pursue sophisticated client relationships without compromising his professional credibility or lifestyle maintenance requirements. Jonathan's investment projects reflected sophisticated market analysis and strategic positioning that appealed to New England's growing population of wealthy families seeking comprehensive wealth management and estate planning services. His signature investment approach, the Coastal Legacy Portfolio Strategy, featured 18 different asset classes, with minimum investments exceeding $500,000, and wealth management elements that included private equity coordination, international diversification, and estate planning arrangements that distinguished his investment work from standard financial advisory services throughout the greater Boston area. The success of Coastal Wealth Management had attracted attention from major investment firms and wealth management companies seeking partnerships with proven professionals who understood high-net-worth client markets and could deliver consistent results on substantial portfolio investment. Jonathan's current client portfolio included 7 active accounts worth a combined $180 million, with performance metrics indicating strong portfolio growth and profit margins that could generate between $280,000 and But what made Jonathan's professional achievement particularly impressive was his transition from general financial services to high-net-worth specialization, which required substantial industry knowledge, sophisticated client relations, and business connections that distinguished successful wealth managers from failed professionals who underestimated the complexity and relationship requirements of premium financial advisory represent. His success had been supported by strategic automotive industry connections and repair coordination that provided both professional credibility and ongoing lifestyle management during the challenging years of wealth management development. The Newport waterfront mansion where Jonathan lived, his wife, Patricia, and their 3 children, represented both his professional success and his commitment to maintaining the kind of sophisticated lifestyle that distinguished successful wealth managers from those who compromised personal presentation for business advancement. The beautifully appointed 6-bedroom residence featured panoramic ocean views, modern amenities, and the kind of elegant, entertaining spaces that enabled Jonathan to host client events and business meetings that supported his continued investment success and professional networking throughout New England's wealth management community. Patricia Sterling worked as a senior marketing director at an exclusive Boston consulting firm, earning 160 campaigns for luxury clients throughout New England. Her professional success contributed to their household income, while supporting Jonathan's business development through her expertise in brand positioning and market strategy that proved valuable for developing wealth management campaigns and attracting affluent investors seeking premium financial advisory services and exclusive portfolio coordination. Their children, Madison, Christopher age 14, and Alexandra age 11, attended Newport's most prestigious private academy, where annual tuition exceeded $42,000 per child, and educational opportunities included international exchange programs, advanced college preparation curricula, and leadership development that position students for admission to the nation's most exclusive university. The family's investment in education reflected their commitment to maintaining the kind of generational success and professional achievement that distinguished established Newport families from those with temporary wealth or limited long-term lifestyle plan. The lifestyle that Jonathan and Patricia had achieved through their combined professional success included membership at the exclusive Newport Country Club, regular vacations to luxury destinations throughout Europe and the Caribbean, and social connections with New England's most influential investment leaders and wealth management executives. Their entertaining activities included hosting sophisticated portfolio review events for investment clients, attending exclusive charity fundraisers that supported Newport's major cultural institutions, and maintaining professional relationships that created opportunities for business development and family advance. The financial planning that supported their comfortable lifestyle included comprehensive investment portfolios, retirement planning that ensured long-term financial security, and automotive coordination that would protect their children's educational opportunities and lifestyle expectations. Repair network management and automotive industry connections that I had been providing through my professional expertise created the foundation for their vehicle maintenance and enabled Jonathan's aggressive wealth management strategies without compromising family's security or lifestyle maintenance. April 12th had begun as what appeared to be a routine coordination of family logistics and automotive maintenance responsibilities that should have been easily managed through basic family consideration and elderly transportation assistance. The scheduled transmission service that my 2019 Honda Accord required had been arranged for several weeks, with maintenance coordination that included confirmed appointment scheduling and estimated completion timing that represented standard automotive service protocol rather than unusual burden or exceptional demand on family members. The repair appointment that I had scheduled at Riverside Automotive had been communicated during family planning discussions 3 days early, expressing understanding of Jonathan's work obligations and professional responsibilities, while emphasizing the basic transportation requirements and family consideration that distinguished reasonable elderly assistance from optional convenience or personal preference. My request for pickup coordination after the service appointment had been documented in family planning discussions and included in their weekly scheduling, creating legitimate expectations for basic family courtesy and transportation assistance. The automotive maintenance that required professional service represented routine transmission fluid replacement and diagnostic evaluation that any luxury vehicle owner would recognize as essential maintenance, rather than optional automotive expense or convenience service. The timing of the service appointment during regular business hours had been specifically coordinated to accommodate Jonathan's work schedule while ensuring that my transportation needs were addressed through proper family planning and consideration. But what made the April 12th timing particularly challenging was Jonathan's assumption that elderly family transportation represented optional convenience rather than essential obligation, and his calculation that professional meetings should take precedence over family assistance responsibilities, and basic transportation coordination requirements. The business meeting that he prioritized over elderly pickup assistance reflected character priorities and family values that would determine his continued access to automotive repair coordination and parts network benefit. The systematic approach that I had developed for managing family automotive needs included comprehensive maintenance scheduling, emergency repair coordination, and transportation planning that ensured both my independence and appropriate family support during automotive service requirements. The coordination that I maintained between my repair network expertise and family vehicle maintenance had created seamless automotive experiences that Jonathan considered automatic privileges rather than carefully managed family benefits, requiring mutual respect and consideration. Appointment at Riverside Automotive represented more than simple maintenance coordination. It was a test of family priorities and elderly respect that would determine whether Jonathan understood the value of traditional family obligations or had completely embraced professional advance thinking that treated elderly relatives like transportation burdens rather than family members deserving basic consideration and respect during routine automotive service needs. The Honda Accord that required transmission service had provided reliable transportation for over 6 years, with maintenance coordination that reflected my systematic approach to vehicle care and automotive responsibility. The scheduled service appointment represented proactive maintenance planning rather than emergency repair situations, with timing coordination that should have enabled simple family logistics management and basic transportation courtesy. But perhaps the most significant aspect of the April 12th situation was Jonathan's complete ignorance of the Automotive Repair Authority and industry connections that had been ensuring his family's seamless vehicle maintenance throughout their entire Newport lifestyle. The professional coordination that had been managing his Audi repairs, Patricia's Mercedes maintenance, and their children's transportation needs operated so effectively that Jonathan had never questioned why their automotive expenses remained manageable or why emergency repairs always received immediate attention from premium facilities. The comfortable assumptions that Jonathan maintained about automatic automotive repair services and guaranteed parts availability reflected his complete ignorance of the family respect requirements and professional relationship evaluations that distinguished inherited automotive advantages from systematic repair coordination and industry protection implementation. The confident decision to prioritize business meetings over elderly transportation assistance would become the documented foundation for consequences that revealed the true relationship between family respect and automotive privilege, between traditional values and repair network access, and between the elderly relatives whose expertise created automotive opportunities and the family members whose character determined whether those opportunities continued or were redirected to serve more deserving customers and industry participants. Supporting Jonathan's comfortable Newport lifestyle operated through professional relationships and industry coordination that required exactly the kind of respect and family loyalty that he would be tested on during what appeared to be a simple transportation request. The sophisticated repair services that had maintained his luxury vehicles, the emergency coordination that had protected his professional image, and the wholesale pricing that had kept his automotive expenses manageable, all depended on the family values and elderly respect that would be evaluated through his response to basic transportation assistance during routine automotive maintenance. The transformation that would begin. Jonathan's decision about elderly pickup assistance would reveal whether he understood that automotive repair privileges weren't automatic entitlements, but earned recognition of demonstrated character and family loyalty that created the foundation for industry coordination and authentic vehicle stewardship. The repair network that had operated invisibly throughout his comfortable assumptions would become the visible foundation for consequences that taught the most important lesson about respecting elderly relatives and maintaining family values during automotive service coordination. My family never understood during all those years of treating me like a simple retiree who needed assistance with modern automotive technology and repair coordination was that their comfortable assumption about my limited capabilities revealed their complete ignorance of the automotive empire I had built throughout the New England independent service community, an empire that operated so seamlessly and efficiently that its very invisibility had become its greatest strength and my family's most dangerous vulnerability. When they decided that elderly convenience should be subordinated to professional networking, advancement, and business meeting optimization. The modest two-bedroom ranch house in Warwick, Rhode Island, where I had lived for 22 years since my husband's passing, which Jonathan and Patricia considered evidence of my limited financial success and outdated lifestyle choices, actually served as the primary coordination center for the Northeast Independent Automotive Repair Network, equipped with secured communication systems, encrypted internet connection, and industry infrastructure that maintained 24/7 connectivity with repair facilities throughout 6 northeastern states, and enabled immediate response to automotive emergencies that could affect millions of dollars in vehicle maintenance and repair coordination activities throughout the most sophisticated automotive service markets in North America. My home office, which appeared to casual visitors as a simple retirement workspace with basic computer equipment and traditional furniture, contained sophisticated diagnostic systems and automotive industry hardware that provided direct access to the primary databases at the National Institute for Automotive Service Excellence, backup communication protocols for emergency repair coordination, and secure connections to federal environmental databases that required the highest levels of technical certification and professional authentication to access and maintain throughout the independent repair community across multiple states and international automotive service network. The technology setup that I had installed throughout my modest home represented over $240,000 in specialized equipment and software licensing that enabled me to coordinate repair activities, respond to shop emergencies, and maintain the automotive industry infrastructure that supported dozens of New England's most respected independent repair facilities throughout Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine. The multiple high-resolution monitors that lined my office walls displayed real-time status information from shop databases across 6 states, automated alert systems that notified me of diagnostic errors or compliance issues requiring immediate attention, and coordination interfaces that allowed me to communicate with automotive industry professionals, federal environmental officials, and repair facility administrators throughout the New England region and beyond. But beyond the physical infrastructure that supported my automotive coordination responsibilities, what made my home-based operations particularly powerful was the comprehensive network of professional relationships and federal coordination protocols that I had developed throughout my 43-year career, independent automotive repair and facility management. The daily phone calls that my family occasionally overheard weren't social conversations with retired colleagues, they were strategic consultations with federal environmental administrators, crisis coordination with state inspection officials, and technical support for independent repair shops that processed millions of dollars in daily vehicle maintenance throughout the northeastern United States and coordinated with international automotive service networks. The Sterling Institute for Automotive Excellence, which I had established during the final years of my career at Sterling Automotive Networks, had become the most respected, independent repair training program in the northeastern United States, providing advanced education for automotive technicians, federal compliance officials, and independent shop professionals who needed expertise in multi-state facility coordination, automotive protocol implementation, and crisis response coordination that maintained shop certification during equipment, emergencies, and regulatory complications that could affect entire regional automotive markets and customer satisfaction standards. Our institute accepted only 18 participants annually through an application process, more competitive than federal technical positions, requiring extensive experience in automotive repair facility management, or independent shop operations before candidates qualified for consideration. The waiting list for admission to the Sterling Institute extended over 4 years, with applications from senior technical professionals at major independent shops, federal environmental officials seeking advanced facility management training, and state administrators responsible for automotive inspection and repair oversight throughout multiple northeastern states. We regularly declined applications from national chain executives who lacked the specialized knowledge of independent shop systems and federal environmental regulations, distinguished our program from general automotive education and basic repair management training, available through traditional industry programs. What made our program unique wasn't just the technical training quality, it was the federal coordination experience and professional networking opportunities that came with graduation from the most respected automotive education program in Northeastern Independent Repair Services. Sterling Institute graduates received automatic consideration for federal environmental positions that never advertised openings, gained access to our network of repair professionals and federal automotive officials, and could leverage our consultation services to build careers in automotive coordination that would be impossible to achieve through traditional automotive education and standard shop advancement opportunities. The advanced curriculum that we provided included hands-on training in federal environmental compliance protocols, emergency response coordination during automotive crises, multi-state repair coordination, independent shop database management, and emissions implementation that protected customer privacy while maintaining vehicle access and federal environmental monitoring capabilities. Our graduates managed repair databases for federal environmental agencies, coordinated independent shop operations for major metropolitan areas, and supervised service operations for automotive networks that handled billions of dollars in annual vehicle maintenance and international automotive coordination. But perhaps the most significant aspect of the Sterling Institute was our role in developing and implementing the next generation of automotive repair protocols that would determine how vehicles were serviced, maintained, and coordinated between independent repair facilities and federal environmental databases. The graduates from our program were leading technical innovation at organizations like Bosch Automotive Service Solutions, Hunter Engineering Company, and Snap-on Diagnostic, implementing compliance protocols for federal environmental agencies and coordinating service management for state automotive systems throughout the northeastern United States. The professional relationships that had developed through our institute included direct connections with senior executives at every major parts supplier, federal environmental officials responsible for national vehicle coordination, technical professionals who managed automotive systems for state governments, municipal inspection offices, and independent repair development departments throughout New England and the broader northeastern state. These relationships represented decades of professional collaboration and mutual respect that created opportunities for strategic coordination and immediate response capabilities that most automotive professionals could never access or afford. My daily routine, which my family observed during their infrequent visits and considered evidence of simple retirement activities and limited social engagement, actually included coordinating repair operations that affected over 1 point, supervising emergency response protocols for equipment failures that could disrupt automotive maintenance throughout multiple states, and providing technical consultation for federal environmental officials who relied on accurate northeastern regional data for national policy analysis and repair facility development. The morning schedule that began each day at 5:45 a.m. included reviewing overnight system alerts from repair databases across 6 northeastern states, analyzing automated error reports that identified potential compliance issues or diagnostic integrity problems requiring immediate attention, coordinating with federal environmental databases that synchronized with our regional systems during off-peak hours, and implementing system updates that maintained compliance protocols and improved database performance for millions of vehicle records and automotive service transactions. The afternoon coordination activities included supervising diagnostic integration between municipal inspection offices and independent repair facilities, troubleshooting system errors that affected parts allocation visibility and customer service process, coordinating with federal environmental officials who needed accurate regional data for policy analysis and facility development, and managing crisis response protocols during natural disasters that required immediate coordination between multiple state agencies and independent automotive organizations. The evening consultation work included providing technical guidance for automotive professionals who encountered diagnostic errors or system integration problems, coordinating with international independent repair networks that implemented our protocols for facility management systems in other countries, and conducting strategic planning with federal environmental officials who relied on our expertise for national database modernization and compliance enhancement initiatives. But beyond the technical coordination responsibilities that occupied most of my daily schedule, what made my automotive expertise particularly valuable was my comprehensive understanding of how repair systems affected individual families and communities throughout the northeastern United States. Every family that received reliable vehicle maintenance, every independent shop that operated efficiently, every automotive repair that reached appropriate completion, and every emergency response that coordinated effectively represented the successful implementation of systems and protocols that I had spent decades developing, refining, and maintaining. The Sterling Automotive Networks organization, where I had spent my entire career, wasn't just a regional repair chain, it was the exclusive provider of coordination services for the Federal Environmental Protection Agency's New England Regional Integration Network, coordinating vehicle maintenance for over 900 municipal jurisdictions, 31 major metropolitan automotive areas, and managing diagnostic integration with 89 Renault 400. Our systems processed over $2.1 billion in annual automotive service transactions, coordinated vehicle maintenance for over 420 different repair facilities and automotive organizations, and maintained the infrastructure that enabled platforms like independent shops, local parts suppliers, and automotive service centers to provide effective vehicle management and customer coordination for thousands of northeastern families. The scope of our repair management operations required coordination with the Internal Revenue Service for automotive business compliance and audit support, the Department of Transportation for Federal Vehicle Program Integration, the Environmental Protection Agency for Automotive Emissions Verification, the Department of Energy for Fuel Efficiency Coordination Integration, the Department of Homeland Security for Automotive Infrastructure Verification and Security Monitoring that supported both individual privacy protection and national security requirements. My security clearance level required annual background investigations, financial audit, psychological evaluations, and professional competency assessments that ensured only the most qualified and trustworthy automotive professionals maintained access to systems that could affect national vehicle programs, regional family mobility, and federal automotive policy development. The clearance process included comprehensive examinations, extensive interviews with professional colleagues and federal officials, and continuous monitoring that verified my continued reliability and commitment to maintaining the highest standards of professional integrity and system security. The technical innovations that I had developed during my career included automated integration protocols that synchronized repair data between municipal inspection databases and federal environmental system compliance algorithms that protected customer privacy while maintaining vehicle accessibility, error detection systems that identified diagnostic irregularities before they affected family automotive access, and crisis response protocols that maintained system stability during equipment failures or cybersecurity incidents that could affect millions of vehicle records and billions of dollars in automotive activity. These innovations had been adopted by independent repair facilities throughout North America, implemented by federal environmental agencies for national database modernization, licensed to international automotive firms that wanted to implement similar integration systems and compliance protocols for repair management in European Union countries, Canada, Mexico, and Pacific Rim nations, seeking to modernize their automotive systems and improve service, coordination between government agencies and independent automotive organizations. The consulting contracts that I had negotiated with federal environmental agencies included ongoing technical support for database modernization projects, emergency response coordination during system failures that affected multiple states, compliance assessment and enhancement for federal automotive databases, and strategic planning for next-generation automotive technology that would improve system integration and reduce service management costs while maintaining accuracy and security standards that protected both individual customer privacy and federal environmental monitoring capability. But perhaps the most significant aspect of my automotive repair authority was my role in determining which vehicles received priority processing and optimal service visibility throughout the New England Regional Automotive Network. The integration protocols that I had designed included automated quality assessment algorithms that evaluated automotive assets for appropriateness and completeness, determined service positioning based on customer need and verification status, and implemented enhanced maintenance protocols for vehicles that met the highest standards for automotive impact and customer benefit. This meant that vehicles associated with my family members had always received the most favorable automotive treatment possible, priority processing for repair coordination, enhanced service visibility that attracted maximum customer benefit, expedited maintenance application coordination that reduced service timeframes, and automated compliance verification that prevented technical problems from affecting their vehicle access or automotive status. The seamless repair experiences that Jonathan and Patricia had always enjoyed were natural consequences of living in affluent neighborhoods or working with premium automotive organizations. They were the direct result of automotive preferences and technical advantages that I had been providing through my coordination authority and system access. Jonathan's comfortable life in his $1.8 million Newport mansion had benefited from perfect automotive service coordination, seamless vehicle maintenance processing, and enhanced repair management that attracted maximum family support because I had personally implemented service protocols that ensured optimal automotive visibility and diagnostic accuracy. The smooth facility approval processes that had helped them during their luxury vehicle acquisition phase years ago had benefited from expedited verification and automated compliance checking that reduced approval timeframes and prevented common technical delays that affected most automotive applications. The comprehensive automotive services that enabled their comfortable lifestyle reflected service coordination that I had maintained between municipal inspection systems and state automotive database, preventing the service gaps and technical complications that could have significantly affected their access to reliable vehicles and automotive support, the excellent facility relationships that supported their vehicle collection, the maintenance programs that provided performance optimization, the automotive infrastructure that supported their professional image, all depended on vehicle coordination and repair management that required exactly the kind of technical expertise and federal coordination that I had been providing throughout my entire career. Patricia's career advancement at her prestigious Boston consulting firm had been enhanced by the perfect automotive infrastructure and maintenance coordination that I had maintained throughout New England's independent repair network, ensuring that her professional development was supported by seamless vehicle reliability and service facilities that provided the automotive stability necessary for career advancement and family lifestyle maintenance. The flawless technical experiences that had enabled her professional success reflected database management and coordination protocols that required exactly the expertise I had been developing for over 4 decades. Jonathan's success with coastal wealth management and his ability to pursue sophisticated investment strategies, despite substantial automotive maintenance risks, had been supported by the comprehensive vehicle reliability and automotive coordination that I had been managing through Rhode Island's independent repair infrastructure. The emergency service facilities that had helped them maintain their luxury vehicles, the diagnostic programs that supported their children's transportation needs, the automotive services that maintained their professional image, all depended on vehicle coordination and repair management that I had been providing without their knowledge or appreciation. But the most ironic aspect of their comfortable assumptions about my limited automotive capability was that Patricia's own success in marketing luxury brands relied on automotive management principles and repair coordination techniques that I had pioneered independent shop administration and had been teaching to automotive service professionals for over 2 decades. The seamless automotive experiences that she marketed to luxury consumers used coordination protocols and facility integration design principles that I had developed for independent repair shops and had shared through professional conferences and technical training programs throughout New England. The sophisticated lifestyle that Jonathan and Patricia had achieved through his investment success and her consulting career was entirely dependent on the kind of automotive infrastructure and repair coordination that I had been developing and maintaining throughout the independent automotive industry. Their beautiful mansion served as Jonathan's primary business address because its perfect automotive services and accurate repair coordination provided the stability and community validation that sophisticated clients required for premium investment partnerships. But that automotive excellence existed only because of the repair coordination and technical management that I had been providing without their knowledge or appreciation. The April 12th maintenance appointment where I would need pickup assistance represented the most devastating miscalculation of their lives about the relationship between family respect and automotive administration, between elderly wisdom and modern repair expertise, and between the grandmother they wanted to dismiss during important business meetings and the technical authority whose automotive coordination could either continue supporting their comfortable lifestyle or classify their vehicle assets as under customer review requiring comprehensive family evaluation character assessment. The Sterling Institute for Automotive Excellence that had established my reputation throughout the New England automotive community operated from the modest home office that Jonathan and Patricia considered evidence of my limited professional achievement and outdated lifestyle choices. The federal consultation contracts that generated over $280,000 annually in technical service fees were coordinated from the same workspace where I had been developing automotive innovations and training repair professionals for nearly 4 decades. The retirement that my family assumed represented the end of my professional influence actually marked the beginning of my most lucrative and influential period as an independent consultant whose expertise was sought by federal environmental agencies, international independent repair networks, and automotive firms throughout North America who needed guidance on service integration, compliance implementation, and system coordination that served thousands of families and billions of dollars in annual automotive maintenance. But what made the timing of Jonathan's dismissive attitude particularly unfortunate was that my transition from Sterling Automotive Network's employee to independent consultant had actually increased my authority and access to repair databases throughout the northeastern United States. The consultation contracts that I had negotiated included continued access to all service systems that I had managed during my career, emergency response authority for system failures and compliance incidents, and strategic planning responsibilities for next-generation automotive technology that would determine how vehicles were maintained and coordinated for the next 20 years. The modest Warwick home where I had been quietly building my automotive empire and maintaining my federal consultation business would soon become the command center for the most comprehensive demonstration of repair authority that New England had ever witnessed. The service access that Jonathan and Patricia had never understood or appreciated would become the foundation for consequences that they could never have imagined or prepared for when they decided that their elderly relative should accommodate business priorities during their carefully scheduled professional advancement networking activities. Sometimes the most dangerous assumption you can make about elderly relatives is that their modest lifestyle reflects limited capability, rather than understanding that true automotive expertise and technical authority operate most effectively when they remain invisible until the moment when visibility becomes necessary to teach ungrateful family members about the critical importance of respecting the elderly wisdom and technical knowledge that created the foundation for every automotive advantage and opportunity they considered evidence of individual achievement, personal success in competitive markets, that required both professional competence and family loyalty to navigate successfully. The automotive repair network that operated invisibly throughout Jonathan and Patricia's comfortable assumptions represented decades of professional relationship, federal coordination expertise, and technical innovation that distinguished authentic automotive authority from superficial luxury vehicle ownership, and systematic family dismissal that ignored the repair coordination and service management expertise that made their sophisticated automotive lifestyle possible in the first place. The comprehensive diagnostic capabilities and repair coordination systems that I controlled through my consultation authority extended far beyond simple vehicle maintenance into federal compliance monitoring, environmental emissions coordination, and multi-state automotive infrastructure management that could affect individual families, entire communities, and regional automotive access patterns throughout New England's most affluent neighborhoods and professional communities. The Sterling Automotive Network's empire that had supporting Jonathan's comfortable Newport lifestyle through invisible coordination and seamless repair management, operated through professional relationships and industry expertise that required exactly the kind of respect and family loyalty that would be tested through what appeared to be a transportation request after routine automotive maintenance, but would actually become the moment when family character met automotive industry reality and determined whether their luxury vehicle privileges continued or were redistributed to families who understood the value of elderly wisdom and traditional respect. Jonathan Michael Sterling had built what appeared to be the perfect New England wealth management empire in Newport, Rhode Island, complete with sophisticated financial success that generated substantial annual income, prestigious client relationships that provided exclusive networking opportunities, and automotive excellence that distinguished his family from ordinary coastal residents. His transformation from entry-level financial advisor 12 years ago to senior investment advisor at Coastal Wealth Management represented exactly the kind of professional advancement that wealthy Newport neighbors respected and admired, creating the foundation for the exclusive social positioning that he and Patricia had worked systematically to achieve through careful lifestyle curation and strategic relationship management. The $1.8 million waterfront colonial mansion that served as both family residence and informal business headquarters reflected Jonathan's understanding of how wealth management professionals needed to demonstrate their expertise through personal lifestyle choices that attracted high-net-worth clients and generated business credibility. The six-bedroom estate featured panoramic Narragansett Bay view, a mahogany-paneled home office that served as his primary workspace during client consultations, a wine cellar stocked with rare vintages for client entertainment, and waterfront entertaining areas that could accommodate sophisticated business events and neighborhood social gatherings that required elegant presentation and flawless coordination. But what made Jonathan's professional success particularly impressive was his systematic approach to building the kind of wealth management lifestyle brand that attracted premium clients, while establishing his reputation as Newport's premier investment expert for affluent family demographics. The business strategy that he had developed over the past 8 years included comprehensive lifestyle management, exclusive automotive coordination, and social networking that created opportunities for business advancement, while maintaining the sophisticated image that distinguished successful wealth managers from those who compromised personal presentation for short-term financial gain. The three-car garage that housed Jonathan and Patricia's automotive vision in luxury vehicle investments and served as a visible demonstration of their sophisticated taste and financial success that impressed clients and neighbors while supporting their business development through lifestyle authentication. The centerpiece of their collection was Jonathan's 2023 Audi Q7 Premium Plus in Glacier White, featuring a 303 horsepower supercharged V6 engine, premium leather interior with diamond quilting, and advanced technology systems that attracted attention from automotive enthusiasts and luxury vehicle collectors throughout Newport County. The Audi Q7 had been purchased through a financing arrangement that Patricia had described as surprisingly smooth and incredibly favorable, with approval processes that required minimal documentation, interest rates that were substantially below market standards,
and service coordination that provided concierge-level attention throughout the entire purchase experience. The transaction had been completed in just 72 hours, including custom option coordination, financing approval, and delivery scheduling that most Audi buyers waited weeks to achieve, even with excellent credit and substantial down payment.
The business development strategy that Jonathan employed included quarterly wealth management seminars hosted at exclusive Newport venues, private portfolio review sessions conducted in his waterfront home office, and sophisticated client appreciation events that featured rare wine tastings, private chef experiences, and educational presentations by renowned financial experts and market analysts. Patricia Sterling's professional success as Senior Marketing Director at Cambridge Strategic Partners had been built around her expertise in helping luxury brands navigate competitive markets while maintaining the exclusive positioning that attracted affluent consumers and generated premium pricing power. Her client portfolio included high-end hospitality properties, luxury automotive dealerships, exclusive fashion retailers, and premium service providers who needed strategic guidance about market positioning and consumer engagement that appealed to wealthy demographics throughout New England. The consulting projects that had established Patricia's reputation within Boston's competitive marketing community included brand repositioning for luxury resort properties, consumer research for high-end automotive dealerships, market analysis for exclusive hospitality organizations, and strategic planning for premium service companies that needed expert guidance about affluent consumer preferences and luxury market dynamics. Her work had generated over $8.6 million in client revenue improvements during the past 4 years, while establishing her credibility as Boston's premier consultant for luxury brand development and affluent consumer engagement. Patricia's approach to luxury brand consulting reflected her understanding that premium products required sophisticated market positioning that appealed to wealthy consumers, while maintaining the exclusive appeal that justified higher pricing and selective distribution strategy. Her consulting methodologies included comprehensive market research, consumer psychology analysis, competitive assessment, and strategic recommendations that helped luxury brands achieve market leadership while preserving the prestigious positioning that distinguished premium offerings from standard commercial products and mass-market alternatives. The professional relationship that Jonathan and Patricia had developed as a wealth management power couple provided mutual support for their individual career advancement, while creating collaborative opportunities for business development that leveraged their combined expertise in financial planning and premium brand strategy. Their joint consulting projects had attracted attention from major wealth management firms seeking comprehensive client solutions that addressed both investment strategy and lifestyle brand management requirements for high-net-worth market segments. The business networking events that Jonathan and Patricia hosted at their Newport waterfront mansion had become essential gatherings throughout the regional luxury professional community, providing sophisticated entertainment experiences that attracted senior executives from major financial institutions, premium service providers, and exclusive organizations who appreciated the elegant presentation and professional networking opportunities that distinguished their events from standard industry meetings and commercial promotional activity. The lifestyle coordination that supported their professional success included membership at the exclusive Newport Country Club, where annual dues exceeded $45,000, and social activities provided networking opportunities with New England's most influential business leaders and wealthy families. Their country club involvement included participation in exclusive golf tournaments, sophisticated charity fundraising events, and private member gatherings that created opportunities for business development and social advancement throughout Newport's affluent community. The family's commitment to maintaining their sophisticated lifestyle extended to their children's educational investments and extracurricular activities that reflected their understanding of how generational success required comprehensive planning and strategic positioning. Madison Sterling, their 16-year-old daughter, attended Phillips Exeter Academy, where annual tuition and expenses exceeded $60,000, and educational opportunities included advanced placement curricula, international study program, and college preparation that positioned students for admission to Ivy League universities and other prestigious institutions. Christopher Sterling, Their 14-year-olds participated in exclusive sailing programs at the Newport Yacht Club and competitive tennis instruction with former professional players, activities that cost over $1,000 hourly, but provided social connections and skill development that distinguished him from ordinary teenage activities and created networking opportunities within Newport's affluent youth community. Alexander Sterling, their 11-year-old daughter, attended weekend riding lessons at prestigious equestrian facilities and participated in junior yacht club activities that introduced her to Newport's most influential families while developing the sophisticated interests and social skills that would support her future advancement within New England's exclusive social circles. The vacation planning that Jonathan and Patricia coordinated for their family reflected their commitment to maintaining international exposure and cultural sophistication that distinguished successful wealth management families from those with limited global perspective or temporary financial success. Their annual European vacation included private villa rentals in Tuscany, exclusive wine tours through Burgundy, and cultural experiences in London and Paris that cost over $1,000 but provided educational opportunities and social experiences that supported their children's development and their own professional networking with international clients and business associates. The winter vacation planning included luxury ski trips to exclusive Colorado resorts, Caribbean villa rentals in private resort communities, and sophisticated cultural experiences that maintained their families' exposure to luxury lifestyle standards and international wealth management community. These vacation investments exceeded $65,000 annually, but generated business development opportunities and social connections that supported Jonathan's wealth management practice and Patricia's luxury brand consulting work. The financial planning that supported their comfortable lifestyle included comprehensive investment portfolios managed through Jonathan's professional expertise, retirement accounts that ensured long-term financial security, and educational savings programs that would protect their children's access to prestigious universities and graduate school opportunities. The automotive coordination that I had been providing through my repair network expertise created the foundation for their vehicle reliability and enabled Jonathan's aggressive wealth management strategies without compromising family security or lifestyle maintenance. The home renovation projects that Jonathan and Patricia had completed over the past 3 years represented over $340,000 in improvements that enhanced their waterfront property's value while creating more sophisticated entertaining spaces for client events and professional networking. The kitchen renovation featured professional-grade appliances and custom cabinetry that supported their client entertainment activities, while the master suite expansion included a private office space that enabled Patricia to conduct consulting work from home while maintaining the elegant presentation that luxury brand clients expected. The waterfront deck expansion and outdoor kitchen installation had created additional entertaining space that could accommodate larger client events and business gatherings, with professional lighting and sound systems that enabled sophisticated evening entertainment and business presentation. The landscaping improvements included professional design and maintenance that ensured their property maintained the pristine appearance that distinguished successful wealth management professionals from those who compromised personal presentation for business advance. But what made their lifestyle particularly impressive was the systematic approach they had developed for integrating their professional success with their personal interests and family responsibilities. The wine collection that Jonathan had developed over the past 8 years included vintages and exclusive labels that provided conversation topics during client entertainment, while demonstrating his sophisticated taste and knowledge of luxury lifestyle elements that appealed to wealthy clients and business associates. The art collection that Patricia had curated throughout their Newport home featured works by regional artists and established contemporary painters whose pieces appreciated in value while providing sophisticated decoration that impressed clients and reflected their commitment to cultural appreciation and aesthetic sophistication. The collection included paintings, sculpture, and photography that created conversation opportunities during business entertainment, while demonstrating their understanding of luxury lifestyle elements that distinguished successful professionals from those with temporary wealth or limited cultural appreciation. The technology investments that supported their business operations included sophisticated home office equipment, secure communication systems, and database management tools that enabled them to provide premium services to their clients while maintaining the privacy and security standards that wealthy families required for their financial planning and consulting coordination. The home networking infrastructure supported multiple simultaneous video conferences, secure document sharing, and real-time market monitoring that enabled Jonathan to provide immediate responses to client needs and market opportunity. The security systems that protected their waterfront property included professional monitoring, advanced surveillance equipment, access control that ensured their family's safety while protecting the confidential information and valuable assets that accumulated through their wealth management and consulting practices. The security investments reflected their understanding that successful professionals needed comprehensive protection strategies that balanced accessibility for business entertainment with privacy and safety requirements for family lifestyle and client confidence. The staff coordination that supported their sophisticated lifestyle included weekly housekeeping services, seasonal landscape maintenance, and occasional catering support for client entertainment that enabled them to maintain the pristine presentation and elegant coordination that wealthy clients expected from premium service providers. The domestic support investments exceeded $45,000 annually, but enabled Jonathan and Patricia to focus on their professional responsibilities while ensuring their home maintained the sophisticated standards that supported their business development and social advancement. The automotive that had always operated seamlessly throughout their Newport lifestyle reflected the kind of invisible coordination and expert management that they had grown to expect without understanding the professional expertise and industry relationships that made such flawless service possible. The emergency repair responses, the wholesale parts pricing, the priority scheduling, and the specialized technical coordination that had maintained their luxury vehicle collection throughout their professional advancement represented exactly the kind of family support and elderly expertise that would be tested through what appeared to be a simple transportation request. Comfortable assumptions that Jonathan and Patricia maintained about automatic automotive privileges and guaranteed repair services reflected their complete ignorance of the family respect requirements and professional relationship evaluations that distinguished inherited automotive advantages, systematic coordination, and industry protection implementation. Their confident lifestyle management and business development strategies had operated successfully only because of the elderly wisdom and repair network authority that I had been providing without their knowledge or appreciation. The sophisticated client relationships that generated Jonathan's substantial income, the luxury brand consulting contracts that supported Patricia's career advancement, and the seamless automotive experiences that maintained their professional image, all depended on the kind of family loyalty, elderly respect that would be evaluated through their response to basic transportation assistance during routine automotive maintenance, a test that would determine whether their comfortable Newport lifestyle represented authentic success or superficial presentation, supported by fam coordination they had never understood or appreciated. The April 12th situation that would require simple pickup assistance after my transmission service represented more than transportation, logistics. It was a character evaluation that would determine whether Jonathan and Patricia understood their sophisticated lifestyle and professional success had been supported by family expertise and elderly wisdom that deserved respect and consideration, or whether they had completely embraced business advancement, thinking that treated elderly relatives like inconveniences to be managed rather than family members whose industry authority and professional relationships had created the foundation for every automotive advantage and opportunity they considered evidence of their individual achievement and personal success. For 43 extraordinary years, I was Dorothy Mae Sterling, dedicated automotive repair professional and industry pioneer, who had started as one of the first female mechanics in Massachusetts,
when computerized diagnostic equipment was revolutionary new technology and advanced through every level of automotive responsibility until my official retirement. 2021 as master technician and multi-shop network owner, with signature authority over independent repair coordination, federal emissions compliance, specialized diagnostic protocols, and parts procurement systems that most people never understand or appreciate. My career had encompassed every aspect of automotive repair management, from basic brake adjustments and oil changes to complex engine rebuilds that required advanced diagnostic capabilities, specialized equipment worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, and the kind of technical expertise that distinguished master-level automotive professionals, from standard repair technicians and superficial maintenance coordination that ignored the precision engineering and mechanical complexity that modern vehicles demanded. The journey that would eventually establish me as one of New England's most respected automotive authorities began in September 1978, when I was hired as an apprentice mechanic at Riverside Automotive in Warren, Rhode Island, the same facility where my Honda Accord would receive transmission service 47 years later. At that time, the automotive repair industry was undergoing revolutionary changes as computerized diagnostic systems began replacing traditional mechanical troubleshooting methods. Environmental regulations started requiring sophisticated emissions testing equipment, and independent repair shops faced increasing pressure to match the technical capabilities of manufacturer-authorized service centers, while maintaining the personalized customer service and competitive pricing that distinguished independent facilities from dealership operations. My initial position as apprentice mechanic required mastering fundamental automotive systems, including brake repair, suspension work, electrical troubleshooting, basic engine maintenance, under the supervision of master technicians who had decades of experience with mechanical repair, but were struggling to adapt to the emerging computerized diagnostic technologies that would eventually transform the entire automotive service industry. The learning curve was steep and demanding, requiring not only physical capability and mechanical aptitude, but also the analytical thinking and technical problem-solving skills that would become essential as automotive systems became increasingly sophisticated and diagnostic procedures became more complex. The first major advancement in my career came in 1982, when I became the first female technician in Rhode Island to achieve Automotive Service Excellence certification in engine performance, a specialized credential that required comprehensive understanding of fuel injection system, electronic ignition components, emissions control devices, and the computerized diagnostic equipment that was becoming standard throughout the automotive repair industry. The ASE certification process included extensive written examinations, covering theoretical knowledge and practical application, hands-on testing that demonstrated actual repair capabilities, and ongoing education requirements that ensured certified technicians maintained current expertise as automotive technology continued evolving. The engine performance certification opened opportunities for more complex diagnostic work and specialized repair projects that required advanced technical knowledge and sophisticated testing equipment. I became responsible for troubleshooting intermittent electrical problems that frustrated other technicians, diagnosing complex drivability issues that required systematic analysis of multiple interconnected systems, and coordinating repairs on luxury vehicles whose owners demanded perfect performance and comprehensive warranty protection that standard repair shops often couldn't provide. By 1985, I had achieved additional ASC certifications in electrical systems, heating and air conditioning, manual drivetrain and axles, and automatic transmission transaxle, making me one of only 12 technicians in Massachusetts with master-level certification across multiple automotive specialties. The comprehensive certification portfolio enabled me to work on virtually any automotive system, coordinate complex repairs that involved multiple interconnected components, and provide the kind of complete diagnostic service that attracted customers seeking one-stop automotive solutions, rather than the typical arrangement of visiting multiple specialized shops for different repair needs. The technical expertise that I developed during the 1980s included mastery of emerging diagnostic technologies, advanced understanding of automotive electrical systems, and specialized knowledge of European vehicle designs that were becoming increasingly popular among affluent New England consumers who appreciated German engineering precision and performance capability. The European vehicle specialization required additional training in manufacturer-specific diagnostic procedures, specialized tools and equipment that cost substantially more than standard automotive shop investment, and direct relationships with parts suppliers who could provide genuine OEM components and technical support for complex repairs. The business opportunity that would transform my career from individual technician to shop owner emerged when the original owner of Riverside Automotive announced his retirement and offered to sell the facility to me through a financing arrangement that recognized my technical expertise, customer relationship, and demonstrated commitment to maintaining the shop's reputation for quality service and fair pricing. The acquisition required substantial personal investment, comprehensive business planning, and the kind of risk-taking that most automotive technicians avoided in favor of steady employment without the responsibilities of business ownership and management. The transition from employee technician to shop owner required developing entirely new skill sets, including business management, financial planning, employee supervision, inventory management, customer service coordination, and regulatory compliance that extended far beyond technical repair expertise. The learning process included formal business education through small business administration programs, ongoing professional development through Automotive Industry Association, and practical experience in every aspect of independent shop operations, from marketing and customer acquisition to equipment purchasing and staff development. The first major expansion of Sterling Automotive Networks occurred in 1993, when I acquired a second location in Providence, Rhode Island, that specialized in transmission repair and featured the kind of sophisticated diagnostic equipment and specialized tools that enabled comprehensive service for automatic and manual transmission systems. The Providence facility required substantial investment in specialized equipment, including transmission dyno testing machines, computerized pressure testing systems, and precision measurement tools that cost over but enabled the kind of accurate diagnosis and quality repair work that distinguished professional transmission service from the remove and replace approach that many shops used to avoid complex diagnostic procedures. The transmission specialization attracted customers from throughout southern New England who needed reliable repair services for luxury vehicles, commercial fleet maintenance, and high-performance automotive applications that required expertise beyond standard automotive repair capability. The reputation for transmission excellence that developed through the Providence facility created referral relationships with dealerships, other independent shops, and automotive professionals who recognized the value of specialized expertise and quality workmanship that could solve complex problems other facilities couldn't handle. The third facility acquisition came in 1997, when I purchased a failing automotive shop in Hartford, Connecticut, that required comprehensive renovation, new equipment installation, and complete staff retraining to meet the quality standards and customer service expectations that had become the hallmark of Sterling Automotive Network. The Hartford expansion represented my entry into the Connecticut market and required understanding different state regulations, building relationships with local parts suppliers, and establishing the kind of community presence that independent shops needed to compete effectively against national chains and dealership service operations. The challenge of turning around the Hartford facility provided valuable experience in change management, staff development, and business process improvement that would prove essential as I continued expanding the Sterling Automotive Networks throughout New England. The renovation process included upgrading all diagnostic equipment to current technology standards, implementing standardized repair procedures across all facilities, and developing comprehensive training programs that ensured consistent service quality regardless of which location customers visited. By 2001, Sterling Automotive Networks included 6 facilities across 3 states, each specializing in different aspects of automotive repair, while maintaining the comprehensive service capabilities and quality standards that had established our reputation throughout the independent repair community. The network coordination required sophisticated inventory management systems, standardized diagnostic procedures, and comprehensive employee training programs that ensured customers received consistent service quality and pricing, regardless of which facility they visited for automotive maintenance or repair service. The Massachusetts expansion included facilities in Worcester and Springfield that specialized in European vehicle service, featuring manufacturer-specific diagnostic equipment, genuine parts inventory, and technicians trained in BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Audi, and Volvo repair procedures. The European specialization required substantial investment in specialized tools and diagnostic equipment, direct relationships with European parts suppliers, and ongoing technician training that kept pace with rapidly evolving automotive technology and increasingly sophisticated vehicle systems. The New Hampshire facility, acquired in 2003, focused on commercial fleet maintenance and featured multiple service bays, heavy-duty diagnostic equipment, and the kind of volume capacity that enabled comprehensive service for delivery companies, municipal vehicle fleet, and commercial transportation operations that required reliable maintenance, scheduling, and emergency repair capability. The commercial specialization required different business processes, inventory management systems, and customer service approaches that balanced efficiency with the comprehensive documentation and warranty requirements that commercial customers demanded. The Vermont expansion in 2000 regional network coverage and provided the kind of geographic distribution that enabled Sterling Automotive networks to serve customers throughout northern New England, while maintaining convenient access to professional automotive service, regardless of travel or relocation requirements. The Vermont facility specialized in all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive systems, reflecting the regional demand for vehicles capable of handling mountain terrain and severe weather conditions that required specialized maintenance knowledge and repair expertise. The comprehensive network that had developed by 2000 included 12 facilities across 5 states, over 140 certified technicians, and annual revenue exceeding $28 million, that established Sterling Automotive Networks as one of the largest independent repair organizations in New England. The network coordination required sophisticated management systems, comprehensive quality control procedure, and the kind of professional infrastructure that enabled consistent service delivery across multiple locations, while maintaining the personalized customer service and competitive pricing that distinguished independent shops from dealership operations. The federal compliance responsibilities that became increasingly important throughout the 2000s required developing expertise in environmental regulations, emissions testing procedure, and the kind of documentation systems that federal agencies needed for compliance monitoring and policy development. My role in federal coordination included serving on advisory committees for the Environmental Protection Agency, participating in regulatory development processes, and providing technical expertise for policy decisions that affected the entire automotive repair industry throughout the United States. The Environmental Protection Agency coordination included developing standardized procedures for emissions tests, implementing quality control systems that ensured accurate compliance measurements, and creating documentation protocols that enabled federal monitoring of automotive repair effectiveness and environmental impact. The federal relationships that developed through this coordination provided access to emerging regulatory requirements, advanced notice of policy changes, and opportunities to influence regulatory development in ways that balanced environmental protection with practical automotive repair requirements. The technical innovations that I developed throughout the 2000s included automated diagnostic protocols that improved repair accuracy and efficiency, inventory management systems that reduced parts costs while ensuring availability of specialized components, and customer service procedures that balanced efficiency with the comprehensive communication that automotive customers needed for complex repair decisions and warranty coordination. These innovations were adopted throughout the independent repair industry and established Sterling Automotive Networks as a model for professional shop operations and customer service excellence. The training programs that I developed for Sterling Automotive Networks technicians became the foundation for the Sterling Institute for Automotive Excellence, which evolved from internal staff development into a comprehensive educational program that attracted automotive professionals from throughout North America who needed advanced technical training and federal compliance expertise. The Institute's reputation attracted attention from federal agencies, automotive manufacturers, and international repair organizations who recognized the value of comprehensive technical education combined with practical business application. The consulting opportunities that developed through my industry reputation included contracts with federal agencies for regulatory development, technical advisory services for automotive manufacture, and business development consultation for independent repair organizations seeking to implement professional management systems and quality control procedures. The federal consulting work required security clearance verification, comprehensive background investigations, and ongoing professional development that ensured continued access to sensitive regulatory information and policy development process.
The international recognition that Sterling Automotive Networks achieved included consultation contracts with European repair organizations, technology licensing agreements for diagnostic systems development, and educational partnerships with automotive training institutions in Canada, Mexico, and Pacific Rim countries, seeking to implement American-style independent repair networks and professional certification programs. The international work provided exposure to different regulatory systems, alternative technical approaches, and innovative business models that enhanced my understanding of global automotive repair trends and technology development. The acquisition opportunities that emerged throughout the 2010s included partnerships with regional repair chains, investment relationships with parts suppliers, and collaboration agreements with diagnostic equipment manufacturers who recognized the value of real-world testing and feedback from high-volume repair operations. These relationships provided early access to emerging technologies, wholesale pricing advantages, and technical support that enhanced Sterling Automotive Networks' competitive position while providing valuable input for technology development and industry innovation. The succession planning that I implemented during my final years as active network owner included comprehensive management training for senior technicians, business development education for facility managers, and financial planning that ensured Sterling Automotive Networks would continue operating successfully under professional management after my retirement from day-to-day operations. The succession process included identifying and developing leadership talent throughout the organization, implementing professional management systems that could operate independently of my direct involvement, and creating financial structures that provided ongoing income while transferring operational responsibility to the next generation of automotive professionals. The legacy systems that I established included permanent relationships with federal agencies for ongoing consultation and technical advisory services, educational partnerships that would continue providing advanced training for automotive professional and industry coordination responsibilities that ensured Sterling Automotive Networks would remain at the forefront of automotive repair innovation and professional development. The retirement transition was designed to maintain my influence and expertise within the industry, while providing the freedom to pursue consulting opportunities and family relationships without the demanding responsibilities of daily business operations. The comprehensive expertise that I had developed throughout 4 decades in automotive repair encompassed not only technical knowledge and business management, but also federal compliance coordination, industry innovation, the kind of professional relationships that distinguished authentic automotive authority from superficial technical knowledge or temporary business success. The network that I had built represented decades of professional investment, systematic innovation, and the kind of industry leadership that created opportunities for meaningful contribution to automotive repair standards and customer service excellence throughout New England and beyond. The transition to retirement consulting in 2021 marked not the end of my automotive career, but rather the beginning of my most influential period as an independent expert, whose consultation was sought by federal agencies, international automotive organizations, and industry leaders who needed guidance on technical innovation, regulatory compliance, and professional development that served the broader automotive repair community while maintaining the highest standards of customer service and environmental responsibility. The modest lifestyle that my family observed represented a conscious choice to focus on professional excellence and industry contribution, rather than personal luxury or conspicuous consumption. But beneath that simple presentation lay decades of automotive expertise, federal relationships, industry authority that could dramatically affect anyone who made the mistake of assuming that elderly wisdom and professional experience were less valuable than youth, and contemporary business thinking that ignored the fundamental principles of technical excellence and customer service, distinguished lasting success from temporary achievement in competitive markets that required both professional competence and ethical commitment to navigate success. What Jonathan and Patricia never realized during all those years of building their sophisticated Newport lifestyle was that their automotive success, the seamless repairs, the priority service, the wholesale pricing, the emergency coordination, existed only because of the invisible network coordination that I had been providing throughout their entire adult lives. Every smooth transaction, every immediate response to automotive emergencies, every favorable financing arrangement, and every specialized service that had maintained their luxury vehicle collection represented the systematic implementation, industry privileges, and repair network advantages that I had been coordinating through my professional authority and decades of established relationships within New England's automotive repair community. The 2023 Audi Q7, that Jonathan considered a symbol of his investment banking success, had been purchased through dealer relationships that I had carefully cultivated over 40 years of professional coordination between independent repair facilities and luxury automotive sales networks. When Jonathan applied for financing, his application received priority processing because Sterling Automotive Networks had maintained perfect service records and customer satisfaction ratings with Audi Financial Services since when I first established specialized European vehicle repair capabilities that required direct coordination with manufacturer warranty systems and technical support networks. The financing approval that Patricia described as surprisingly smooth reflected automated preference algorithms that I'd helped develop through my consultation work with automotive financing companies, seeking to identify customers with reliable repair networks and comprehensive maintenance capabilities. The preferential interest rates, the expedited approval timeline, and the comprehensive warranty coordination all resulted from automotive industry recognition of Sterling Automotive Networks' reputation for quality service and customer satisfaction that translated into reduced financial risk and improved loan performance for financing companies. Patricia's 2022 Mercedes-Benz GLE 450 had benefited from similar preferential treatment, with dealer coordination that provided early access to limited production models because Mercedes-Benz USA recognized Sterling Automotive Networks as a premier independent service provider, whose customer received better long-term vehicle maintenance and higher satisfaction ratings than those who relied on standard repair facilities or dealership service operation. The exclusive access to customization options and favorable trade-in valuations reflected the automotive industry's understanding that customers with access to master-level repair expertise represented lower risk and higher profitability than those without reliable service network coordination. The BMW X5 that completed their automotive collection had been acquired through dealer networking arrangements that provided early model year access because BMW Financial Services maintained preferred customer databases that identified families with access to certified repair networks and specialized maintenance capability. The trade-in valuations that exceeded market expectations reflected the automotive industry's recognition that vehicles maintained through professional repair networks retained higher value and required fewer warranty claims than those serviced through standard automotive maintenance facilities. But beyond the purchase coordination that had enabled their luxury vehicle acquisition, the ongoing maintenance and repair services that kept their automotive collection operating flawlessly represented comprehensive network coordination that extended throughout New England's independent repair community. When Jonathan's Audi required specialized diagnostic work, The appointment scheduling that provided immediate access reflected priority customer classification that I maintained through Sterling Automotive Network's coordination with affiliated repair facilities throughout the region. The emergency repair services that had rescued Jonathan during automotive breakdowns always responded immediately because Sterling Automotive Networks maintained reciprocal service agreements with towing companies, parts suppliers, and specialty repair facilities that ensured network customers received priority assistance regardless of location or timing circumstances. The 24/7 coordination capability that provided peace of mind during family vacations and business travel represented decades of relationship building and professional coordination that most automotive customers could never access or afford. The parts pricing that kept their automotive maintenance expenses manageable reflected wholesale purchasing power that Sterling Automotive Networks had developed through volume coordination across 12 repair facilities and strategic relationships with parts suppliers who provided preferred pricing in exchange for consistent volume and reliable payment processing. The genuine OEM parts availability that ensured proper repairs and warranty compliance represented supply chain coordination that required exactly the kind of industry authority and professional relationships that I had been developing throughout my career. The specialized technical expertise that maintained their European vehicles' performance and reliability reflected the advanced training and certification programs that I had implemented throughout Sterling Automotive Network, ensuring that complex repairs received proper diagnosis and quality workmanship from technicians with manufacturer-specific training and access to specialized tools and diagnostic equipment. The comprehensive warranty protection that covered their repairs represented quality assurance systems and professional accountability that distinguished master-level repair networks from standard automotive service providers. April 12, 2025, began like any other spring morning in Newport with Jonathan preparing for what he described as the most important client presentation of his career, a comprehensive wealth management proposal for the Whitmore Family Trust, whose $85 million portfolio represented the largest potential client acquisition in coastal wealth management's history. The presentation, scheduled for 2:00 p.m. at the exclusive Ocean House Resort, required extensive preparation, sophisticated financial modeling, and the kind of flawless execution that could establish Jonathan's reputation as Newport's premier wealth management professional. My scheduled transmission service appointment at Riverside Automotive had been arranged 3 weeks earlier, with timing coordination that accommodated Jonathan's work schedule while ensuring my Honda Accord received the routine maintenance necessary for continued reliable transportation. The appointment represented standard automotive maintenance rather than emergency repair, with estimated completion by 1:30 p.m. that should have enabled simple family logistics, coordination, and basic transportation. The morning coordination between Jonathan and me should have been straightforward. He would drop me at Riverside Automotive at 11 a.m. for my scheduled transmission service, attend to his morning business responsibilities, and return to pick me up at well before his 2:00 p.m. client presentation. The arrangement required minimal disruption to his professional schedule while providing the basic family consideration and elderly transportation assistance that distinguished caring relatives from those who treated family obligations as inconvenient burden. But as Jonathan prepared for his critical client presentation, his attitude toward family transportation assistance revealed character priorities that would determine his continued access to the automotive industry, coordination, and repair network privileges that had been supporting his comfortable lifestyle. The conversation that began at 10:15 a.m., when I confirmed our pickup arrangement, would expose the fundamental difference between Jonathan's assumptions about elderly convenience and the reality of family respect requirements that determined continued access to automotive industry benefits. Jonathan, I wanted to confirm that you'll be able to pick me up from Riverside Automotive at 1:30, as we discussed last week. I said during our phone conversation, with the kind of respectful planning that reflected decades of family coordination and mutual consideration during automotive service appointments and transportation needs. The response I received revealed Jonathan's immediate calculation of business priorities versus family obligation, and his systematic approach to managing elderly relatives during professional advancement opportunities that required exclusive focus and sophisticated presentation, without family complications or scheduling accommodations that might affect his wealth management credibility. Mom, honestly, this Whitmore presentation is absolutely critical for my career advancement, Jonathan replied with obvious impatience about traditional family obligations interfering with business development activity. This $85 million account could transform Coastal Wealth Management's entire position in the Newport market, and I can't have any distractions or scheduling complications that might affect my preparation or presentation. The systematic nature of Jonathan's dismissal became apparent through his comfortable assumption that elderly relatives should solve their own transportation problems through independent arrangements, rather than expecting family accommodation during important business development opportunities. His confident delegation of elderly convenience to alternative solutions reflected character calculations that treated family obligations as obstacles to professional advancement, rather than fundamental responsibilities that distinguished caring relatives from those who prioritized business success over human welfare. The presentation requires absolutely perfect timing and flawless execution, Jonathan continued, while reviewing his wealth management materials and coordinating final details with Coastal Wealth Management support staff. I simply cannot risk any complications or delays that might affect my arrival at Ocean House or compromise my professional preparation for the most important client opportunity of my career. The business optimization language that Jonathan employed revealed his complete transformation, family obligation thinking to professional advancement priorities that treated elderly transportation as optional convenience rather than essential family responsibility during routine automotive maintenance. The comfortable confidence he displayed about implementing independent elder accommodation reflected months of strategic consultation about family relationship management and business development that justifies systematic elderly dismissal during crucial networking and client acquisition opportunities. You'll need to find alternative transportation arrangements today, Jonathan announced with definitive business decision-making language that treated elderly automotive service coordination as resolved logistics rather than ongoing family responsibility during maintenance appointment. I'm sure you can call a taxi or rideshare service that provides reliable transportation without interfering with my business obligations and professional advancement opportunity. The moment Jonathan ended our phone call at 10:17 a.m., dismissing my transportation needs for his business presentation, I walked into my home office, command center, and began implementing the most comprehensive demonstration of automotive industry authority that New England had ever witnessed. Repair coordination actions that I executed over the following 6 hours would transform Jonathan's comfortable assumptions about luxury vehicle ownership and premium automotive services into the most expensive education about family respect and elderly wisdom that any Newport investment advisor had ever received. At 10:30 a.m., I accessed the Sterling Automotive Network's master database through my retired owner consultation protocols and initiated a comprehensive review of all vehicle service records, repair coordination, and automotive industry relationships associated with Jonathan Michael Sterling and Patricia Catherine Sterling of 47 Bellevue Avenue, Newport, Rhode Island. The authority protocols that I implemented required master-level authentication and triggered automated notification systems that alerted repair facilities throughout New England about potential customer conduct irregularities, requiring immediate evaluation and service review. The automotive industry database that displayed their complete service history revealed the extensive coordination that I had been providing throughout their luxury vehicle ownership
including expedited repair scheduling that bypassed standard appointment procedure, parts procurement that guaranteed availability of specialized European components, diagnostic coordination that provided master-level technical expertise, and warranty management that ensured comprehensive coverage and priority service arrangements throughout New England's independent repair network. At 10:45 a.m., I implemented the first administrative modification by updating their customer status classification in the Sterling Automotive Network's master database from family coordination, priority service, to under review for customer conduct evaluation, service pending. Classification change triggered immediate notification protocols that informed repair facilities throughout New England about potential service modifications and relationship review requirements that could affect their continued eligibility for premium automotive coordination and specialized repair privileges. The systematic nature of the classification modifications ensured that every repair facility, parts supplier, diagnostic specialist, and automotive service organization connected to their luxury vehicle collection experienced coordinated changes that created immediate complications for their automotive lifestyle and long-term consequences for their premium service expectations. The integration protocols that I had designed decades earlier activated automated evaluation procedures that could result in service suspension, parts allocation modification, or complete repair network relationship termination, based on family conduct assessment and customer priority recalculation. By 11:15 a.m., as I arrived at Riverside Automotive for my scheduled transmission service, the first automated notifications had been generated by repair systems, detecting customer irregularities affecting Jonathan and Patricia's automotive service eligibility and premium coordination status. The alert protocols included private repair coordination notification requirements that triggered immediate evaluation of luxury vehicle maintenance agreements and service contracts that could affect their monthly automotive expenses, warranty coverage, and continued vehicle reliability. The scope of administrative modifications that I implemented included comprehensive evaluation of their Audi Q7 service agreement, Mercedes-Benz GLE maintenance coordination, BMW X5 warranty coverage, automotive parts availability calculations, repair facility appointment schedule, and specialized service access management that determined their eligibility for European vehicle expertise and emergency coordination throughout New England's most respected independent repair network. As Jonathan prepared for his critical Whitmore Family Trust presentation at Ocean House, completely unaware that his elderly mother remained at Riverside Automotive waiting for transportation assistance, the first wave of automotive industry consequences began affecting his professional credibility and business presentation capability. The luxury vehicle that he planned to drive to his most important client meeting experienced the first systematic coordination failure when his Audi Q7 displayed multiple diagnostic warning lights and entered reduced performance mode due to automated service evaluation protocol. The automotive problems that emerged during Jonathan's pre-presentation prep included electronic systems failures, reduced engine performance, and dashboard warning displays that prevented safe operation and required immediate professional diagnosis, exactly the kind of automotive emergency that had always been resolved within minutes through priority repair coordination and emergency service access that I had maintained throughout Sterling Automotive Networks. But when Jonathan contacted his usual automotive service providers, seeking emergency repair assistance, he discovered that Sterling Automotive Networks affiliates throughout Newport and the surrounding region were experiencing system coordination difficulties that prevented immediate service scheduling or priority customer accommodation. The repair facilities that had always provided instant response to his automotive emergencies now required customer verification and service eligibility confirmation before any repair coordination could be authorized. The emergency coordination that Jonathan desperately needed for his Audi repair was delayed by comprehensive customer evaluation procedures that required verification of family relationship status, elderly care demonstration, and character assessment documentation before any Sterling Automotive Networks affiliate could provide specialized service or priority schedule. The diagnostic requirements included personal references from elderly family members and confirmation of transportation assistance provision during family automotive service appointment. As two Automotive approached and Jonathan realized that his automotive problems would prevent attendance at the Whitmore Family Trust presentation, he attempted to contact alternative repair services, only to discover that independent repair facilities throughout Newport had received industry-wide notifications about customer conduct evaluation, affecting the Sterling family's automotive service eligibility and repair network access throughout New England. The Whitmore Family Trust presentation, representing the largest potential client acquisition in coastal wealth management's history, proceeded without Jonathan's attendance due to automotive reliability problems that had never previously affected his professional responsibilities or business development activity. The $85 million portfolio opportunity was awarded to a competing wealth management firm, whose representative arrived promptly and demonstrated the kind of reliable professional coordination that wealthy clients required from their financial advisors. As Patricia returned home from her Boston consulting work to discover Jonathan's automotive emergency and missed business presentation, the scope of automotive industry consequences had expanded to include her Mercedes-Benz GLE maintenance schedule, BMW X5 warranty coverage, and access to specialized repair services that had maintained their vehicle collection throughout their Newport lifestyle. The comprehensive service review affected every aspect of their automotive coordination, from routine maintenance scheduling to emergency repair access and parts availability throughout New England's independent repair network. The phone call that changed everything came at 6:45 p.m., when Jonathan finally contacted me at Riverside Automotive, where I had spent the entire day coordinating transmission service while managing the comprehensive automotive industry response to his family conduct evaluation. The desperation in his voice revealed his sudden recognition that the elderly mother he had dismissed for business convenience might possess automotive industry capabilities and professional authority that could affect his vehicle ownership and professional credibility in ways he had never imagined. "Mom, I'm experiencing serious automotive problems that I don't understand," Jonathan announced with obvious panic about the systematic failures affecting his vehicle reliability and business presentation capability. "My Audi completely failed before the most important client meeting of my career, and every repair shop in Newport is telling me they need customer verification before they can provide service." The conversation that followed revealed Jonathan's growing awareness that his comfortable assumption about automatic automotive privileges and guaranteed repair services might have been dependent on family relationships and elderly respect that he had systematically dismissed during his professional advancement and wealth management career development. The automotive coordination that had operated invisibly throughout his Newport lifestyle suddenly became visible through its absence, creating immediate consequences for his business credibility and professional reputation. The Whitmore presentation was a complete disaster because of automotive problems that have never affected my business before. Jonathan continued with growing alarm about the implications for his wealth management career and professional standing within Newport's competitive financial services community. "Patricia's Mercedes is having similar problems, and we can't get appointments for service anywhere in the region." Rather than implementing permanent consequences that would destroy Jonathan's career and family financial security, I chose to use this moment as an opportunity for genuine character development and family relationship restoration. The automotive industry authority that had created immediate consequences for his dismissive behavior could also provide the foundation for authentic learning and mutual respect that distinguish temporary punishment from lasting family healing. "Jonathan, the automotive coordination problems you're experiencing aren't technical failures, they're the result of family conduct evaluation that's been triggered throughout Sterling Automotive Networks and affiliated repair facility. I explained with the kind of professional authority that came from decades of industry leadership and comprehensive understanding of automotive service coordination. The seamless repair services and priority coordination that you've always enjoyed weren't automatic privileges, they were family benefits that I've been providing through my industry relationships and professional expertise. The education process that followed included comprehensive explanation of Sterling Automotive Network's operations, my role in coordinating automotive services throughout New England, and the industry relationships that had been ensuring their luxury vehicle maintenance and emergency repair access throughout their comfortable Newport lifestyle. The revelation of my professional background and automotive industry authority provided Jonathan with context for understanding how family respect and elderly wisdom created the foundation for authentic automotive privileges and sustainable repair network access. I've spent 43 years building relationships and expertise within the automotive repair industry. I continued with systematic emphasis on the professional investment and family coordination that had been supporting their lifestyle without their knowledge or appreciation. The industry authority that I possess can either continue supporting your automotive needs through respectful family relationships.
The Sterling Family Automotive Legacy Program that I developed specifically for Jonathan and Patricia required their quarterly participation in automotive industry education, elderly transportation assistance throughout our community, and genuine demonstration of family values and elderly respect that would ensure continued access to Sterling Automotive Network's coordination and repair privileges. The program included hands-on experience with automotive repair coordination, direct service to elderly community members who needed transportation assistance, and comprehensive education about the industry relationships and professional expertise that created authentic automotive privileges. Jonathan's participation in the Automotive Legacy Program included monthly coordination with Sterling Automotive Network's repair facilities, where he learned about the technical expertise and professional relationships required for effective automotive service coordination and customer satisfaction management. His work coordinating customer service and repair scheduling provided genuine understanding of the complexity and professional commitment required for automotive industry success and elderly wisdom appreciation. Patricia's involvement included marketing coordination for Sterling Automotive Network's community outreach programs, where her professional expertise in luxury brand marketing was redirected toward promoting elderly transportation services and automotive industry education that served community needs rather than exclusive business development and professional advancement priority. Her work developing educational materials and community programs provided authentic contribution and family pride that exceeded anything she had achieved through systematic elderly dismissal and luxury lifestyle optimization. The automotive privileges that resumed after Jonathan and Patricia's successful completion of the Sterling Family Automotive Legacy Program were restructured to include ongoing family respect requirements and annual character assessments that ensured continued elderly appreciation and community service participation. The modified automotive coordination required quarterly volunteer work with elderly transportation programs and annual family loyalty verification that distinguished deserving luxury vehicle customers from those who might revert to systematic elderly dismissal and business optimization. 1 year later, Jonathan and Patricia's transformation had become a model for family-based automotive responsibility throughout New England, with their story shared through Sterling Institute for Automotive Excellence programs as an example of how industry authority could create family healing and authentic community automotive service. Their work coordinating the annual Rhode Island Family Automotive Responsibility Initiative, which operated in 18 communities throughout the state, provided ongoing opportunities for meaningful contribution while maintaining the family relationships and elderly respect that they had learned through their automotive industry experience. The Newport waterfront home where they now lived, enhanced through automotive industry consultation, income, and family relationship restoration, provided comfortable family living while supporting their community transportation work and maintaining proximity to the elderly relatives and community members whose wisdom and support had created the foundation for their transformation. The elegant but family-focused home that served as both residence and occasional community meeting venue reflected their understanding that true satisfaction came from authentic relationships and community service rather than exclusive luxury presentation and systematic elderly dismissal. Jonathan's current position as Community Automotive Coordinator at the Rhode Island Family Transportation Foundation, earning $85,000 annually while managing affordable automotive services and elderly transportation programs throughout the region, provided meaningful professional work that honored both his financial expertise and his commitment to community service and family value. His work developing transportation communities and accessible automotive programs throughout Rhode Island created genuine impact while maintaining the family relationships and elderly respect that distinguished authentic success from superficial professional advance. Patricia's role as Family Automotive Marketing Director for the New England Council on Aging Transportation, earning $128,000 annually while managing outreach and education programs for senior transportation organizations throughout the region, provided professional satisfaction and community contribution that exceeded anything she had achieved through exclusive luxury brand marketing and wealthy client cultivation. Her work developing communication strategies for elderly transportation centers and senior automotive programs created lasting impact while honoring the elderly wisdom and traditional values that distinguished meaningful marketing work from superficial business success. As I write this final chapter from my beautiful East Greenwich home, purchased with proceeds from my automotive consultation work and serving as both family residence and industry coordination center, I'm surrounded by family photographs that document our journey toward authentic relationships and mutual respect, professional commendations that honor my career achievement, and community recognition that celebrates the Sterling Family Automotive Legacy Program's ongoing impact throughout New England. The son who told me to find alternative transportation arrangements during a simple automotive service appointment discovered that respect for elderly relatives, optional convenience. It's the foundation for automotive industry eligibility and repair coordination that determines whether families build meaningful transportational legacies or destroy opportunities through systematic dismissal of generational wisdom and traditional values that created their automotive advantage. They considered evidence of individual achievement and personal success. The modest transmission service appointment, where I had been abandoned during family transportation needs, became the catalyst for an automotive industry education program that served hundreds of elder community members while teaching my son and daughter-in-law about the critical importance of elderly respect and family loyalty. The sophisticated business development strategy that had been used to dismiss elderly family transportation assistance was transformed into community service, demonstrated how automotive industry coordination and family healing could create opportunities for authentic contribution and meaningful professional satisfaction. But perhaps the most important legacy of this experience has been the broader recognition throughout the New England automotive community that elderly expertise and traditional family values provide the foundation for sustainable automotive coordination and meaningful customer relations. The hundreds of families who have participated in Sterling Family Automotive Legacy programs understand that respecting elderly relatives and maintaining family loyalty creates opportunities for authentic community transportation service and lasting professional satisfaction. My automotive consultation work continues expanding throughout North America, with repair coordinators in 12 countries, implementing our family-based automotive coordination models that honor both customer responsibility and intergenerational respect. The global recognition of our approach to elderly inclusion and family-centered automotive coordination has created opportunities for meaningful contribution to transportation planning worldwide. The Sterling Institute for Automotive Excellence has established the Jonathan and Patricia Sterling Fellowship for Family-Based Automotive Coordination, providing annual scholarships for automotive professionals who demonstrate both industry competence and commitment to elderly respect and family engagement in their customer coordination work. The fellowship program ensures that future automotive industry leaders understand the importance of intergenerational collaboration and family values in creating sustainable repair coordination and authentic community transportation impact. Remember, luxury vehicle privileges and premium automotive services aren't guaranteed customer entitlements, they're earned recognition of demonstrated character and elderly respect that creates foundation for automotive industry credibility and authentic vehicle coordination. Accounts that disappeared from premium access and became community service requirements taught Jonathan and Patricia about the true meaning of repair coordination and the critical importance of honoring the elderly wisdom that distinguished lasting automotive responsibility from superficial luxury presentation and systematic family dismissal. The automotive empire that had operated invisibly throughout Jonathan and Patricia's comfortable assumptions became the visible foundation for their transformation into authentic automotive coordinators who understood that true luxury vehicle success comes from serving others while respecting the elderly relatives whose wisdom and expertise created opportunities for meaningful transportation contribution rather than exclusive ownership and systematic generational dismissal that prioritized image management over authentic relationships, community values. Sometimes the most valuable lesson you can teach ungrateful family members is that automotive privilege isn't automatic entitlement, it's earned recognition that continues only when families demonstrate appropriate respect for elderly wisdom and traditional values that create foundation for authentic automotive coordination and meaningful repair network access. The vehicle coordination that had protected their comfortable lifestyle became the foundation for their transportation into community servants who understood that true success comes from serving others, honoring the elderly relatives whose lifetime of expertise and service created every opportunity for authentic contribution and family legacy development. The luxury vehicles that had served systematic elderly dismissal became the heart of a community program that coordinated transportation hundreds while teaching the most important lesson of all: respect for elderly relatives isn't just family courtesy, it's the foundation for automotive industry eligibility and authentic vehicle coordination that distinguishes meaningful contribution from superficial luxury presentation. Systematic dismissal of the generational wisdom that creates opportunities for lasting impact and authentic professional satisfaction in service to others. Up next, you've got two more standout stories right on your screen. If this one hit the mark, you won't want to pass these up. Just click and check them out. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any upload from us.